Hey guys, welcome back to the Second Class Parent Podcast. Today I want to talk about something pretty heavy, serious. Some of you may know the story of John Mast, but I know a lot of people still are unaware. Very beginning of the year, February, after a 3 year long battle for custody of his kids who were alienated. I don't even know how to begin with this. It's just such a horrible story. His wife made accusations of abuse. Then she made accusations of child molesting, the silver bullet. This man fought for 3 years to be back in his children's lives. All right. He was examined by the best forensic psychologist in the business when it comes to, sex abuse, child molestation, things like that, and was found to be innocent. He took lie detector tests, passed them all with flying colors. All right. Finally proved to the court that he was not a danger to his children. He never touched his kids. And he won, visitation with his kids. And he came for the first time to pick them back up and, you know, spend time with them in a parking lot where his father in law showed up and shot him to death. Yes, he shot his son in law to death for wanting to be in his children's lives. I mean, I am not an expert on the story. I do know a lot about it from, watching videos, reading, the whole nine yards. And I would suggest any of you that want to learn as much about it as possible to go over um, to the Dad Talk Today podcast and watch all the videos. They're getting ready to do a documentary on it. It's going to be a big deal. And hopefully we can get some of these insane laws that they've passed overturned and get some rights back in the lives of these children. I mean, it was so bad to the point where he actually won custody of his kids in the first battle. And after the fact, the mother goes and files charges of molestation. This was clearly, it was clearly bullcrap. I mean, uh, they had an entire trial over what was best for these kids, and never once in that trial did she ever bring up the fact that he could have hurt or molested the kids? Not once. He wins custody, and then all of a sudden, oh, you know what? Now I remember that he touched my kids. It was clearly crap, and it still took that long for him to get, it overturned. In her first hearing, she actually made allegations that he physically abused her in a restaurant. And unfortunately for her, there was videotape footage of the incident that was presented, and he never touched her. He never hurt her, nothing. She was clearly a liar. All right. What really bothers me about the whole situation is there are still people today, after all this is out, after all the evidence came out, that is still, calling this man a child molester. There are people that are defending the actions of the father in law who, I don't know that situation, whether he was duped into it, he believed the crap his daughter told her. But I mean, had he went to court, had he looked at the evidence, like clearly she was full of shit, right? And honestly, I don't know if she was involved in it, but it doesn't look good. I mean, truth of the matter is, she was the one that made arrangements with John to come to the parking lot. Her father shows up to the parking lot in her vehicle, shoots him to death, and then a few minutes later, she comes, strolling into the parking lot in mom's vehicle. No, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. Of course, she'll probably end up with the kids, and dad'll be in jail for the rest of his life. But I digress. So one of the big things that people are doing now to try to bring attention to this is using the hashtag I stand with John. So all of the videos that the Second Class Parent podcast and all the, audio podcasts that we put out now is going to have that hashtag I stand with John. And anything that you guys want to post, I would hashtag it I stand with John if it has anything to do with parental alienation or father's rights or anything like that. They're also getting ready to do an I stand with John protest at a police station. I'm not sure the details of that, and if you're interested in being involved, um, like I said, go over to Dad Talk Today and watch the videos. There's plenty of information on that over there. I will try to find the post that they posted that says the date and the location and everything like that, and I'll post it to our group. Uh, this is one that really hurts. This is one that hits home because any of us dads that have ever fought for custody could be in John's situation. So, and if you've never had a custody battle, if you're a dad, you never know what the future is going to bring, and you could eventually end up in that situation. I mean, I know right now you're totally in love. She would never do that. She would never act that way. She'd never accuse me of false charges. And guess what? All the guys that have had it happen to them believe the same thing at one time or another. So just keep your head up, pray for John and his family, and go over to Dad Talk Today and watch the stuff that they have over there on it because it is very in depth and informational. You guys have a good one. Thank you.